Go monkey. Hiya. Hi Ray. Hi Christine. Hi your mum and Izzy. Hi everyone. Welcome and welcome over to, I don't know how we're in today. Hi Louise. How many parts in are we? We're like 4 parts in. Bear with me. And I really want to get this wrapped up today if possible. So we got our, is your screen's okay? Is there a lag? Hi Robin. Hi Melly. Hi Shannon and Kenny. Hi everyone. Good morning to you all. It's afternoon here. Hi. Hi Pickle. Hi Barbara. Right, before I continue, is your screens okay? Is there any flashing or is there any lagging? If it's all good, I'm fine to continue. Heather! And if you are watching this back, this is a live stream with a live chat. So I am chatting to people in the talk because quite often I get, who are you speaking to? So I leave the live chat available for everybody to follow along with. Hi, Daria. Okay, so today we are back. It feels like forever. It feels like forever. Live streams are a little bit on and off at the moment just because Hilly's got a tumour, and when Andrew's not here, it's very hard to monitor her, and I do end up with quite an unsightly amount of blood if I don't sit with her. So I'm very on and off. Hi, Joey. Hi, Christiane. But when I can, I am here, and when I can do little recordings in snippets, I'm here. Hi, Pamela. That's okay. You'll be lurking. So I have been super prepared and got some colours ready at the side, and I'm going to continue with this bit of branch here, and the back ones I've kind of got ready that we're going to do in like greys and blacks. I know he's holding it. Well, he's kind of like, because he's dead, look, it's kind of creepy, right? But I quite liked that he can hold a pencil. 1 minute, he can hold a pencil like that. I'm like, yes. Oh well, you know, you got to have some fun. Hiya, Natalie. That's okay, you like work. So we're going to continue that today, and I have pre-prepared my cards and written down all my colours so that I'm not rooting through to begin with, and we can just continue. And I've also got out the ones that I'm doing with the Black Widows. So we're using Black Widows and Prismacolors. They were what we used on the last stream. So it was a little while ago. So we're going to continue with those as well. So we're using a mixture of the Black Widow pencil sets, and we're using the Prismacolor pencil sets. Yeah, no, he's not, because he's a little bit on the dead side, Pickle. So I don't think so. Hey, Bethan. You're so funny. Okay, so I am going to just dive in, and I'm going to talk to you at the same time. Hi, is it Kaiser? So as I said, I have prepared which colours I'm going to use, which is good. And hopefully we can wrap this up today. So I haven't done any really off screen. The only things I've done is prepare. So when I come back, I can continue and you can follow along, because I know quite a few are following me on this. They've been really good with my papers. So I am always really eager to use them with other pencil sets, because I've, you know, as I said, I've learned that they're actually pretty good. They're not as temperamental as some of the Hiya brands, but the Hiya brands, don't forget, were designed with like artist papers in mind. So, you know, it's like good and bad, isn't it? So how is everyone? Good morning, Pat. How are you doing? How is everybody? It's been a long time no speak. I feel like I've been away from you for ages. Hi, Green. Okay, let me just... Yeah, I think Prismas, I don't know, Prismas for me are an all-rounder. I think most people, you know, are really comfortable by now with Prismacolors, to know their strengths, weaknesses, but they pretty much work on everything. Hi, Suze. Yes, I am back, my darling. How are you? Hiya, Connie. I am. I'm trying. Andrew's around so he can watch my little lady, my little Princess Queen Miss Tilly. So if you watch my video with the autumn, you'll see her on her hammock, and that is where she is at the moment. She's hanging out on a hammock. Bless her little heart. Okay, so I'm going to continue first off with this branch. I've got. Do you want to see? 1 minute. Let's scoot, scoot, scoot. Lift, 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 lift. So I've got all my colours there waiting. Sorry, you're gonna get a like motion in the ocean at the moment. Oh, hiya, Betty, and thank you so much. And you're also just gonna go for a little trip down. Thank you. I've missed you. I absolutely love my streams. Andrew would tell you, haven't Andrew? I was just saying that I'm totally lost. Chip.
That's not a very nice welcome.
I was just saying, I'm lost without streams in the week.
Oh yeah, throws her off completely.
It's like part of my routine, and you know, I'm not away on purpose. It's for a purpose. I said, "Hi, Andrew."
Hi everyone. Did she tell you the story behind that skeleton's hand? When we moved in here, we opened the closet and there was a skeleton in there. We handed over the skeleton to the police and we kept the hand as a souvenir.
Yeah,
The story behind it.
I think I'd be a bit freaky if I kept the hand, but you know, it's all part of the fun. It's actually over the side there by my by the telly at the minute. But then I broke a finger, didn't I? I broke the finger on this one. Look, you want to see? I've kind of taped him up, but I broke the finger trying to put the pencil. I'm like, you will colour like this. And then I was like, oh, well, colouring's not for you then. Oh, dear. No. It's a polystyrene one, though. I bought a bag of bones. How funny is that? I bought a bag of bones. Desiree bought a bag of bones as well. Didn't you, Desiree? I bought a bag of bones in the supermarket, and the hand and the skull was in it. So, you know. Okay. So, we are using Huntsman, Chocotone, Cinnamon, Negra, Olive Brown, and Mud. And they are all in your Black Widow sets. That's okay. Just chill out. Have fun with us, Green. And, you know, just chill. Completely chill. Yeah, you've got them in the broom put. You're like a cauldron with a witch. No, I've got them on the telly. Okay, so all I've done on this part, if you can see, I hope your screens are nice. I bought a bag of bones. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you got to have fun in a supermarket. I hate food shopping, but I bought a bag of bones. Okay, so I put some olive brown. So I'm just going to show you what I did. Okay, so I put some olive brown, and all I've done is just come around this part, and this is still going on the underneath to here is part of this this one here. So all I wanted to do was highlight and make a little bit of a glow around old rib here. Oh no, native. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my mum, it was Mama Wilkes's book. Let's give a big belated happy birthday to my mum. It was her birthday on the 11th, but she had a very, very bad day. I'll tell you the story very quickly. So Alfie is her cat, and Alfie was an amazing cat, and she lost him on the morning of her birthday. He had to be put to sleep. So she didn't have the greatest birthday. So if we can go and cheer her up with a big happy birthday now, that would be amazing. So it was on the 11th of October. It was Mama Wilkes's birthday. So a big happy belated birthday to Mum. And hopefully now we can make her smile, because her birthday was one of the worst ones that she's had on record. Yeah. So happy birthday, Mum. But she did get lots of nice colouring goodies, of course, didn't you, Mum? And yeah, bless her, she didn't have a good one, so we've got to cheer her up now. So she lost Alfie, and wasn't a good day for her. It was right on the morning of her birthday. He had a stroke. He was her best friend. So that's, we can give a big happy birthday. Oh, you got yours on the 24th. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the thing. It's Dad's was on the 2nd and Mum's was on the 11th. So they're all very close together, which bankrupts me. I'm like, Mum, can't you just be a month apart? Yours is Saturday. I'll be here Saturday. I can wish you a big one then. If you're not around, I'll just wish it anyway, and it'll reach you. Oh, it's Shannon's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Shannon. Wow, there's a lot of Octobers. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a nice one. We've got lots of birthdays in October. So can you see I've just put a glow around him just slightly. So I'm going to come over to Mud, which is a really lovely, I really love this colour in the skin tones. And I'm just going to very lightly join on from that olive brown. And just at first, don't forget, I just plan out my colours. It's nice sometimes to do the videos as well, where I don't talk and you've got the music because you can just see. But you know my process by now. I plan out what I want to do and then I go from there. But I know that you all like the interactive chat as well. So I have missed that. I have missed hanging out. And Kayla's on the 22nd. Oh my gosh, everyone. Happy birthday to everyone. There's so many. So many. She's 28, Ray. Yeah, my dad's was. You've got a good memory. My dad's is the 2nd and Mum's is the 11th. Wow, I'm going to have to write all these down. So, Kayla's is the Ray's daughter. Ray's Kayla is the 22nd. Shannon, yours was the 12th, is that right? Bethan, which date was it, sweetheart? The 24th. And Daria, yours is Saturday, which is what date? I'm so rubbish with dates. And Christiane's is the 2nd. I'm writing this in my birthdays books, guys. You know I've got one of them. Christiane is the 2nd. Okay, Shannon's the 12th. Daria's the 19th. Thank you. I'm going to write these all in my birthday book so I can remember them. Okay, so as I said, I'm just going with Mud. I am going to be very, very slow. I'm just pre-warning everyone, because I feel completely out of the loop. But I can't say too much, but I've also got something really exciting. So yeah, I'm very, very, very busy at the moment. All will be revealed. All will be revealed. Bethan, was it 24th or 26th? Okay, so I'm just going in. And you're all so sweet. I hope you're all having a really, really good day though. And what is everyone up to? I feel like, what have you been doing with yourselves? 24th, I thought so. Thank you, my lovely. Okay, I've written them all down. Thank you. I feel like I have been so out of the loop with everyone. So we've got to send lots of love to those who are not too well, and birthday wishes to everyone that's having the birthday. Yes, Heather. And then we've got the 25th to the 27th. You've got the Spooktober Colour-a-thon. That's right, isn't it, on YouTube? I'm not part of that one because that weekend is the Bath event. But I will be joining in when I can. But I'll also be trying to film a mini vlog of my journey there and back, and, you know, little updates on the Bath event. So watch out for that. Hopefully I've got enough memory on my phone. That'll be exciting. So those of you that can't make it, we'll see the run up, and I don't know if I can film inside, so I'm not going to be able to say that, but I might be able to film snippets of going and coming and what I've got and how the class was and what I've learned, and show you my end result, and, you know, all of that. Like, just do a mini vlog. It'll only probably be about 15 minutes when I edit it down, but it will still be very, very exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so those parts, just thinking I'm going to have as, this is still the trunk. Oh, hold on. So forget that one. I'm just going to try and work this out for a second. It's really hard. Okay, so these ones here are still the trunk. That comes to here. That's right. I'm just trying to work this out so I'm amazed. Okay, so we're going to go over now, before I start layering up colours, to Choco Tone. Hey, Rachel. How are you doing? Oops, okay. So we're just teething today and trying to finish this, and then hopefully my next stream I'll be able to like go through some like news and colouring pages that I've downloaded recently and that's available, and you know, all of that. Just give you a little update on, I've been buying a lot on Etsy, and I've got some things to show you from there, like colouring PDFs I've been getting. So I want to show you what's available. And yeah, I'll do that on the next stream. And also we're going to start our autumn. In the meantime, we've got one more autumn stream. I might do it in a stream or an upload. I'm trying to think. And then we've also got Halloween. So we're trying to cram a lot in, but I can't give like a definite answer. Hiya, Becky. That's okay. Lurk away on when they'll be. I'm just trying to stream when I can at the moment. And as I said, unless I have this operation for Tilly, it's going to be really, really hard. But I don't. The operation is the very last final thing to go to, because it's likely that birds don't really pull through that, and I don't want to put her through it because she might not wake up. So I'm trying my hardest to monitor her, which is really hard because, you know, real life is that you can't be at home monitoring them, or if you are at home, you can't sit by their side and not move. You know, you have to just even make dinner and, you know, do all of those things. It's really, really hard. Yeah, he is. He's going to be with her. So yeah, we got Halloween coming up as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love Halloween. It's my favourite time of year. I love it because it gets darker earlier. Am I the only one that likes that? Or am I an oddball? Who likes it when the clocks go back and you gain an hour, but it gets dark at like 5? It's like pitch black outside at 5 o'clock. I love it. I'd live in darkness. I'd live in darkness. Okay, so I'm just really lightly layering that up. And we're going to bring another few elements in there and just make that a little bit lighter. I'm just trying to decide. Me too, Louise. Take care, Pickle. That's okay. I wish you better as well. I know you've been having a bit of a struggling time, but keep sparkling. Don't lose it. Keep on shining. Keep on shining. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. Right, so before I get a bit darker in this, I need to go with some cinnamon and stuff. Right, so as I'm approaching this, before I come out with, I'm just going to, you know, plan where I'm putting my colours. Where did I put that one? I need the cinnamon just to put a touch of the red tone in here. And then we're going to get the huntsman, I think, and then we need black. Hi, Sue. How are you? Me too. I love them. I love them. I think they're just, for me, my perfect reading time as well. I always feel really inspired to pick a book up at this time of year. Like just curl up. And it's such a relief as well to sort of take all the pressure off your back with a book and lay there with a blanket and kind of just, you know, go into your element. Okay, so I'm just putting in some of this cinnamon. And then I'm going to bring in a little bit of the darker tones. And then we're going to move on to some of the purple sky. Now, I will do the rest of his wing, and I've got this all written down on a post-it note. So everything is written down on what we're going to be doing on this page. And this is like a stony area, so that might be in like darker greys to what Mr. Rib is. You know, he's maybe a, oh, you know, like we've been doing the mossy tombstone. That could be that because it's in amongst the grass. It could be mossy. Okay, so next up, we're just going to put some of the black, and then we're going to put more of the brown into this part. But before I do that, I'm going to get the black just slightly. I mean, you don't want to do too much of this. It's just to come on underneath these wings a little bit. So just plan it out. So I'm just going very, very, very lightly, just to kind of shadow it a little bit. Okay, so just very lightly. Hi, Sharon, that's okay. You don't have a time change. No, I think not everybody does. I think most of the world do, though, don't they? I know that the US is later. I think it's in November. Am I right? Can you guys tell me? I think it's in November. I think. I don't know. I think I get so thrown off. And I think like when that time change happens, I'll let you know because it will mean, I thought so. Hey, Charlotte. What it will mean is my streams will be completely different. So I think it will be an hour earlier for you just for a few weeks. So don't forget that when I'm on at, you know, whatever time it is usually over there in my time, it's going to be an hour earlier until your time changes and catches up. So remember that as well. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, so I don't want any shadow in there. I'm going to put it on the inside of him here. Because we're going to have some of the, I'm trying to decide here. It's going to be some shadowing and greys underneath these ribs, like there's a shadow in the middle. Don't worry, we're going to iron out all these creases because at the minute we're just planning. Okay, so in all of these little bits in between his ribs, just kind of make them stand out. As you notice, these tiny details will take you a lot longer. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's because they're so small and detailed. Like large areas won't really take you as long. I think these smaller areas can take you a lot longer. So if you've got the patience to do these tiny bits, then kudos, because they do pay off in the end. I know some people find them quite monotonous to do, but that's okay. It's fine. You can kind of just do little bits at a time and come back. I'm just going to make all this kind of stand out. Okay, so this now I need Huntsman, and I didn't get that out, so let me get that out. Hi, Donna. Thank you, my dear. This is a long-standing one, isn't it? So we're going to try and wrap it up today. I can't find my colour. I think it's that one. And we're going to try and wrap it all up. Okay, so we've got Huntsman, which is in the Black Widow set. They're all in Black Widow, but this is in the Black Widow. Some of them are, you know, Cobra, Scorpio. No, it's not that one. Where is it? I've lost it. I know it is. That's it. It was not the right colour. I've got it now. So we're just going to kind of wrap it all in and finish off these trees. Now these ones are like going to be a lot darker, and we're going to do Prismacolors on them, so you'll see that. I've already started planning it out, so we know what we're doing. That's the thing. Last night I was laying there and I was like, right, I've got to get myself in action, because the only picture I've done, so excuse my arm, is this one. Oh, so I did this Mariola Budek one with a cat, and I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna have to just turn, oh no, you can see. So what I was doing was planning the cat out with pastel pencils here. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one, but I had a bit of a boo-boo. I don't know if you can see all those at the back. I took out the page. I cut the page. I didn't mean to. So that's just the only one. I did like a test run, and then I did this in my free time, which is just, this is on colour pencil paper. I did the hair with polys. The skin is a mixture, and then the cat was pastel carb fellows and Prismacolors. And I've got everything written down so that if anyone wants to know what I used Carbofellows, a couple of the pastel pencils and some Prismacolors. And I really did enjoy this one. I think maybe it's something we can revisit because this is just a test page. Fur. Maybe we can revisit fur because I know I'm not the only one that struggles with fur. So if anyone wanted to do that cat, we can. That won't take too long actually because I've done a test run, and that's always a good thing to do, a test run. If you ever aren't confident, print off 2 pages of a PDF, have a little go on your test page, and then you can dive in on your main page. And you've got a bit more confidence then because you've got your colours planned out. I think fur is one of those that's very sort of hard for colorists to approach because it's so different to what we're used to doing in portraits for those that do portraits. But it's doable and it just means a lot of practice. Oh, thank you. I didn't use a fixative on that yet. I was thinking about it, but it warps the page quite a bit. So I'll have to do it from a right distance, but I think I might. I'll tell you how that comes out. But the practice page I won't bother with because that was just the practice page. But I did the cat. If you're doing a picture and you're going to do the pastel fur, another thing is do that last. So whatever the rest of the picture is, do that first. Come to that last because you can smudge quite a bit. So do that last. Otherwise, you might find that you've got like a bit of a mess all over the page. But, that's just how it goes. Okay, I'm back to black a minute underneath this part. I found that I've really enjoyed the fur in the end. I beat myself up about fur a lot, and I need to now sort of revisit it a bit more, and because I did enjoy it. But I think if you're going to do fur, just kind of save it till last, because then I think you'll have an easier time. Right, we're going to come up here, and what I'm going to do is these aren't going to be brown. These are like in the distance. They're going to be greys. So the greys that I pulled out, I think the one that I've put down so far was 90% warm grey. So when you're doing your trees, if you want something like a distant, it will be a bit more silhouetted, but I didn't want black. Now, you will find that it'd be easier. So I'm going to come on over to the Prismacolors now, and I'm going to do grey. So to vary sort of the colours and vary the distant feel, because it's got to feel like it's in the distance. It's got to feel like it's far away, and you're bringing that colour forward. So we're going to bring some espresso into it for a little bit of the brown feel, but we're going to go mostly for the greys. I'm going to put a touch of the grey in, and then I need the French grey. So first off, I'm just going to show you. This will all be the same. So grab to your 90% warm grey. Hi, Michelle. And for a distant feel, like it's right in the back, but it's got to have a silhouette without being black. Start to put in your 90% warm grey. And kind of just like you can see where I put the shade in. So we're going to do some distant, and the background, again, I'm going to plan that out with you and show you the process on the purples. And some of it's going to be a bit lighter as opposed, and some going to be a bit darker as opposed to this side, which is going to be the darkest because it's got more trees, it's got more foliage, and it's a little bit forward. We need to look at the distant first. So with the 90% warm grey, I'm just kind of planning where I want the dark and light to go. So it's going to be quite dark, without going too dark. So you can vary your greys and have like a distant grey to a lighter grey to there might be a bit of a glow at night on it. But I'm going to go for the purple background like her original painting because I felt it just really fit the picture. What's everybody working on at the moment? That's those of you that are watching this back as well. Anything exciting? There's so many Halloween things going on. I can't. Honestly, I've not joined anything. The only thing that I really want to do is on Ennis Guerrero's Facebook group and Lisa Matrokin, who I am just totally in love with at the moment. I think she's amazing. She's doing a freebie on her Facebook page with the Halloween glowing pumpkins, and Ennis Guerrero's doing the coven. You have to buy the PDFs, but she's doing the coven where you can colour her witches and submit them into a contest page. So there's quite a few things going on. I'm going to do one of Ennis's. Oh, her stuff is amazing. Hat. Amazing. You're working in Fairy Celebrations, one of the Halloween pages. Oh, I love that one. The mandala, the Cavalier Angel Cova, isn't it? Yeah, she's amazing. I absolutely, or he, I don't know if it's a female. Her books are, I love the Halloween mandalas, are incredible. Has anyone got that? I was gifted that by Lou, and I've got one on the go in there as well. Hi, Senka. You're working on being lazy. I like that answer. I wish I had a lazy moment. I can tell you now, like my back's been really bad recently, and I know that's just I'm unsettled at the moment is the word, and I know it's worry, and it will be fine. It will be fine. You've done them, Cynthia. You're on a roll, girlie. Oh my goodness. Have you posted them all? You've done all 12. Incredible. Incredible. I'm just putting down where I want my light and dark. I'm going to print off, me and Ray are going to do one. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, sorry, that's just my stand. Let me just show you. Desiree's been doing this page the same as what I'm doing, and it's the one, hold on. You know the Dawn Davidson one in the grave? Can you see that? Sorry about finger marks. Do we all get that, don't we? So it's like the ghost in the graveyard. And it's so atmospheric. I absolutely love it. You're on the last bit. You're on a roll. That is amazing. I'm doing that one as well. And so is Vicky, Colour with Vicky. We're all doing it at the moment. There we go. It's amazing. I love it. Yeah, I'm also doing that. I've got too many things I'm trying to juggle. Plus I'm doing the Vampenstein by Kim White for the creepy collaboration that they're doing. I've just marker based that, and I haven't done a marker base in what feels like the longest time with the Lame on Shea markers, and I just got to put pencil to that as well. So, but I want to do an Ennis Witch. I can't wait. I love her stuff. Is it going to be a physical book, Beth? Or is it going to be a printable? Because I'd rather the physical, because the Zodiac one wasn't, was it? It was PDF only. I hope it's a physical book. I'm still debating with myself whether to get her Galaxy Girls in the physical, because I've got the PDF, but I do love her art to look at. But I have got that in the PDF. Oh, me too. I think they're just an escape is the word. I've got a lot of PDFs recently, I have to show. I've been on a buying spree on Etsy. Oh, they did do it. Oh, I hope it is. I hope it is. I love, love, love the books. And it's like, is anyone with me? I love my PDFs, and I probably use them more because I can print off a few. But there's something about holding a book. Is anyone else with me on that? It's like Mariola Boudec's got her art, and I've got all her physical all her PDFs, but there's something about holding a book that just gives me pure pleasure. So you can always, with a book, copy a page off to print and practice on anyway for your own personal use. But there's just something about holding. Yeah, me too. Me too. I absolutely love it. I love holding a book, and it's just that feeling. Yeah, same here. I'd love the book. I love the books, but I also love the PDF forms because I can print off two, and I usually print off 2 copies of everything so that I can practice. Just if there's an element like the cat that I wasn't sure on, I can practice first and then dive in. Let me 1 second. Let me show you. I haven't done much on mine. Me too. Oh, same here. Connie, you do amazing. Connie, you've done more in hers than any of us, I think. Sorry, I'm trailing off for a second. Let me just show you. baby girl. How are you doing? Hey. She's just looking at me like that. What, Mum? Okay. So I'm doing the same, but I've got a few copies. So I don't just print off one. I'm so something seriously wrong with my mind. I'm like, I have to print off 3 with this one. Okay, so I planned stuff down the side, and what I was doing was planning colours, and this is just a little tip if you wanted to do this as well. So I plan colours, and I sort of think, well, did I want a purple sky? Let's graduate. No, I love this sky. I want to use this on our next picture. And this was polychromos in 106, 225, 113, 184, 115, and a bit of black grape and an ivory. Can you see that graduation? Like, it's just so perfect for a Halloween picture, isn't it? So it shouldn't be dark. My light is on full blast. Is it? Is your screen's okay? I've got a really bright light on, like a daylight, bright studio light. Is that better? And then I tried this blue. Right, so I'm doing this one at the moment. I've started my sky. This is nowhere near blended. I've just started it. So this is where I'm at, and I've kind of put like a glow around the ghosts. So I'm going to do them like in a white haze. And then I've put, if you're planning about your moon, plan where you're going to put your light source. So can you see where I've hit the light on the branches? I've hit the light on the pillars. So I'll hit some light over here towards this mansion in the background. I've hit the light onto the ghost. Can you see she's got a light on her face there? He's got a light on the back of his head and the arm. So plan where your light source is going to hit, because you want that to reflect. So if you've got like a big bright moon there, you kind of want to hit it. So this, I've done this, you know exactly how to do this. I've done a video on how to do a mossy tombstone, and then I'm going to just start graduating that out, and then I'll get some solvent on this, I think, and blend it all out. And then as I come to here, it's going to really glow. And then again, if you, this is my 3rd one. I just wanted to have a go on how the colours would look as they're nearer to the moon, but I want to bring the glow out a little bit more. And then I did this one with you on a video, so you know exactly how to do that. So yeah, it's just a little idea. So if you want any of the colours, the sky is in polychromos, 157, 247, 155, 140 black and above titanium and luminance. So it's going to graduate, right? And it's going to be something quite, I think it'll be quite effective. So it's just something that you could do as well. So that's going to be something that I'm working on in the background. So if you want, I write down this for you, because if anyone asks me, I could tell you exactly what we're going to do, you know, and what I'm doing, and if you wanted any help on something. And then I'm doing, this is my marker base. This is Kim White's. I'm going to do her. This will look totally different. So this is just marker based. This is what it looks like. It's Lady Vampenstein and very quick marker base with lait mache, and I have to do all the detailing. I'll put some paint, I'll put some pencils, but back to the pencil piece. So yeah, sorry about that. I just wanted to show you very quickly, but it's just a little tip on if you're doing a PDF file. Okay, so I'm just planning, again, we'll come back to this. I'm just planning out where I want my work. So it's just little tips that you could do yourself if you feel like you wanted to have a little time to practice, but you don't want to spend too much on the practice sheets, because you know, just do little sections. You don't have to do, you know, a you don't have to do the full page. Whatever section that you're trying to plan, just grab it and grab a scrap piece of paper, and just like, I keep all my scraps in like a little thing, and I just put down what I want on there and just use one of the binder clips to put it on there, so I know what I'm doing. And you know, if you stop for a moment and you come back to it, you can pick up the pencils that you know that you've used previously. So sorry about that. I just wanted to tell you that very quickly. But yeah, same as that Halloween sky though, the that could be on our next picture. The oranges, I think that's so effective. So effective. Okay, so this part here, I'm just going to bring some more of the warm grey in. So this is Prismacolor. We will blend this out, but for now I'm just wanting to sort of see where I want to bring my pencil out to. So probably going to come to about there, and then we're going to swap it over to a bit more of a lighter grey, and then even lighter, right? So that's just warm grey on that part. Same with here. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think that is still a branch. Let's have a look. Yeah, but that's more into a little bit of a lighter. So I'm going to come back. That's where these are good to do. I'm going to come to mud. It's good to have a reference. And I'm going to bring some espresso and some grey into this as well. So let's put this down as our base, because we're going to, this is our lightest colour, the mud, and then we're going to darken and deepen it right up. And then we've got the sky, which I'm so excited to do. And then we've got all the little details. So yeah, I'm going to try and get this done with you. Yeah, Mystic Art Mirrors, Ray. She's getting another one coming out. I haven't been on Instagram. I went on very briefly because I was getting loads of messages, and I'm like, I don't think I'm ignoring. I'm not on there. I'm off for the month of Instagram because I'm trying to arrange something. So I won't be around on there for a bit. And when I come back in November, I cannot wait. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Right, so again, just got the mud. Now, before I go over to layering in some more, I'm going to bring my espresso. This is Prismacolor and Black Widows. So if you've got both, if not, you might have to substitute. I really like them together. So I'm just layering up. I just want to create an effect of, and this side will be darkest, wouldn't it, on the inner? Yep. I want to create an effect of like light and dark, and I think it would be really, really nice to kind of bring that element in. And the sky will really brighten this up and change the whole thing as well. So I'm just layering in. It's because it gets colder on the joints, Pat. That's why, isn't it? It's a struggle fest. But that's why you got your colouring suite. It helps. Everyone can just turn to their hobby and it will help anything. It's medicine in itself. I've always said that about this hobby. It helped me through such a tough year in bed of pain and no movement. And I'll forever be grateful for this hobby for that. It's just no words for it. No words for it. It's my life and my world and my heart, my passion, everything. I owe a lot to this hobby. Family, friends. Oh, it's brought me. It's just I can't put it into words. What this hobby is just my life in terms of how passionate I am. Hi, Jerry and Brittany. I haven't seen you in ages, Jerry. Oh my goodness. Hello. How are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you. I love seeing faces that I've not seen for ages. It is just so good to see you. I hope life is treating you good, my dear. Okay, Choco Toe in a second. And then we've got to bring in some of that grey as well. And then we'll blend that out. Okay, and then back to our 90% warm grey. Oh, me too. Yep, same here. Yep, me too. I think a lot of us can relate to that, can't we? And I think that's why we're so close. Okay, 90% warm grey. I think a lot of us, no matter the bad times, no matter the, you know, anything, it will always be a saving grace for us. So, you know, there's good and bad in everything, isn't there? And I think that as long as you enjoy the hobby, remember that. Don't worry. As long as you enjoy the hobby, that's it. That's all. Oh no, you got your bones too dirty. They've been in the ground too long. I like that answer. I got my bones too dirty. Try and erase maybe a little bit. Or try it again. I love that answer. That's made me chuckle. Oh my goodness. You made your bones too dirty. Okay, so we need a blender. And this is a colourless blender. I'm just going to blend this bit out a bit. Okay, I don't need to worry too much about that. That's the colours in it that I'm looking for. And there we go. Right, quite happy with that. So behind that will be really nice vibrant purples. And I've just put in like a tiny bit of the glow so I know where I'm heading there as well. We'll come back down to this part after. What was that? Tilly? You okay? What happened? She pushed her battery out of her toy. She's funny. She's very funny. Okay, let's come back to these dark ones. Andrew's coming back now. See what she's doing. Let's go for 70% warm grey. Just on the edge of that. Again, we'll blend out. Just go very, very, very softly. Because don't forget, like soft approach, you can build up. Oh, no. Has the sound gone? Okay, restart.